Hi, my name's Jill and I'm a clinical psychologist and behaviour analyst from the Intensive Positive Behaviour Support Team, or IPBS team for short. We provide support for children up to the age of 18 with a learning disability who display behaviour that may challenge. The aim of our service is to provide support to the young person and their family with the aim to prevent any crisis or hospital admissions. The way we work is we complete observations and assessments in order to help us understand the needs behind behaviour and to help young people develop the skills that can ultimately reduce those behaviours. During this short video, I will try and explain the positive behaviour support process and how it can benefit a young person and people who are closely involved in that young person's life. Our model is part of an approach called New Models of Care, which aims to provide care and support for young people closer to their homes and help to give them the support that they need. Positive Behaviour Support, or PBS as it's more commonly known, is an evidence-based framework used to develop an understanding of behaviour that challenge. It works on the principle that all behaviour happens for a reason, and people may display behaviour that may challenge as a way of getting their needs met. This might be because they want access to something, they may want to get away or avoid a situation they find difficult, or they may want to gain interaction and social attention. Sometimes behaviours can be part of sensory needs. Behaviour may also be displayed when seeking relief from pain or discomfort. The Intensive Positive Behaviour Support Team, or IPBS team for short, we work to identify the meaning behind the young person's behaviour and suggest more appropriate ways for a young person to communicate their needs and their wishes. We work with the young person, their carers, their family, and sometimes supporting staff. These people are sometimes called stakeholders. We aim to gain a shared understanding of the behaviour and also investigate whether any physical or mental health problems may be causing the difficulties. We can work with young people at home, in school, or in respite or residential settings. This allows us to observe and assess behaviours in the natural environments they occur rather than in clinical therapy rooms. Delivering intervention in this child-centred way in the settings that children spend most of their time in also reduces the need for thinking about further intensive assessments such as needing a hospital admission or an out-of-area placement. We work alongside community practitioners who are already involved in trying to help understand a child's behaviours. An initial assessment is likely to have already happened. What we can provide is more intensive involvement to help implement the strategies needed and offer further assessment if needed. So we work very closely and liaise with other agencies that might need to be aware of the young person's needs. Children and young people get referred to our service through those community practitioners. Within PBS, we use applied behaviour analysis to help us to describe, predict, and then to pull together strategies to help reduce any behaviours that may challenge. We also use complementary evidence-based therapies from speech and language therapy, occupational therapy, and psychological therapies to get the best fit of interventions for the young person and children that we work with. The positive behaviour support approach works on the principle that behaviour that challenges is directly linked to antecedent events and reinforcing consequences. This means that a young person's behaviour affects their environment and the environment impacts on them. Within our approach, we look at what happened before and after the challenging behaviour occurred to establish what is the need behind or the function of the behaviour. When the function of the behaviour has been identified, a behaviour support plan is developed. This is person-centred and tailored to the young person. The plan includes proactive strategies to improve quality of life, not only for the young person, but for their carers as well. For example, recommendations may be made around the environment and also looking at developing alternative behaviours and coping strategies. Reactive or responsive strategies are also included to help to manage behaviour when it happens. These strategies are always looked at to be the least restrictive for the young person, aiming to reduce any potential harm to that person or people around them. We also work really closely with family and carers to develop the behaviour support plan so that it's the right fit for them. We spend time to understand the things that matter most and also to develop people's resilience and confidence in being able to implement the plan. We hope that with help from our team and using the positive behaviour support framework, we can help families and carers to be supported to lead happy, enjoyable lives where they participate and feel valued.